Okay, what's up everybody? Today we're going to be talking about the UltraTac A7 AAA flashlight, little mini guy here first of all. I wanted to say thanks to the company Aidier, Aidier. I'll post a picture of their Facebook page and put their link in the description. They were running a promotion. I came across this on Facebook. And usually I don't go for these kind of promotions or whatever, but it's a flashlight. Had to give it a shot for once. Let's see here. The UltraTac A7 also comes serialized, all aluminum, machined really well. Everything about this light is pretty much high spec. We'll go take a look at that on the back here. Can we focus a little bit? Yeah, we got 180 lumens on high. That'll last you for about 30 minutes of battery life. 50 lumens on low, which is 4 hours. Strobe 180 lumens, and that'll last you an hour. Beam distance says 43.8 meters. That seems appropriate. From what I was looking at when I was testing this in my alley, it will hit that far, but it's not gonna like light it up, it's just like the maximum. 480 candela, pink beam density. I have no way of what's it called? I have no way of actually testing that to be correct, but we're just gonna go ahead and assume that they've done their homework on that. 1.5 meter impact resistant. That seems to be completely true. I was testing something on the strobe and I was trying to get a picture of it, and it makes no sense, but I did catch it in the spectrum. You'll see later on when I toss up some photos. After the strobe, I had to take a picture of it, I had to take a picture of the strobe. And afterwards, I went over there to go turn the light back off, and I got disoriented a little bit, and I knocked it on the floor from about 5 feet high, and it was still going after I dropped it. It hit the ground hard, too, and it's still going just fine. IPX8 weather resistance rating, so completely waterproof practically up to 2 meters. You can completely submerge it for, I think the standard is roughly about a half an hour. And I did not test it in 2 meters, but I do drop it in a water bottle. You'll see I don't see any situation where I'll probably drop it in 6 feet of water, but even if I do, honestly, I trust it. I've looked on the inside of this. If we go ahead and break this down really quick. Let's see. Can we look in there? I don't know if my phone is picking this up well enough for you guys to see, but every part about this is really machined very well. I trust the quality in this. It comes with a battery, but not with this Duracell. For testing purposes, I wanted to put, a stronger battery that wasn't stored for a while. When you get it, the AAA battery itself is stored inside the unit, but it's completely wrapped in plastic. So it's that it's brand new, and it hasn't been touching any of the contact points. Also, notice it has a rubber O-ring around the fitting. There's also another O-ring right there, and that's pretty much what makes these so hardcore waterproof. There's the inside of that, and just a clear aluminum tube. Let's see, what else could we talk about here? Oh yeah, also this comes with a little clip right there, so you can put this onto a bag. It did come with a little key ring for the standard silver key ring. I actually needed one, so I utilized it for something else. That's why it's not here on the table at the moment. Forgive me for that, but it does come with it, rest assured. Let's see. Also, it comes with 2 spare O-rings, just in case. They do wear out over time eventually, as everything does, Rubber is not really a wear resistant product, but it's the best we got, which is just fine. Now this has 3 different modes. I'm gonna cut this off for a second. And so this has 3 different modes, high, low, and strobe. Pretty much all you gotta do is press once for on, and that should take you into high immediately. And then you half press to switch your modes. So half press takes you into low, and then strobe. High, low, strobe. And very solid click on this. You would not be able to really, I don't know, I've tried so many different times to tail stand this, and it's just not happening for me because all you're doing is trying to stand on this little button. It doesn't work for me. I tried, not happening. There are some photos I took of this where I've kind of leaned it up against the wall, or I put it in a little piece of plastic with a hole in it so I could stand it up just to see what just to get some good shots. And that's the only reason this was facing upwards. Also, they did something I really liked. Can we can't see it on there because I got the light on the camera, but notice how there's some green going on in the bezel there. That is because there's a glow in the dark ring going on inside there, which I really like. I wish a lot more flashlight companies would start utilizing that, because what if your battery dies and all of a sudden you're in like just the dark, or you drop this somewhere and the light turns off for whatever reason. You got that going on, so you can just see it, makes it easier. Also, it does come with a diffuser, which I really like. I can keep this by my bedside and do something small while in the middle of the night if I had to, and kind of brighten up the whole room rather than just a hot spot with turning it on. Really liking the diffusers. It says they kind of care about their product, and they want to give you the most for your money, which is pretty amazing. Good on the company. So I'm trying to think. I think that's about all I have to say about this light for now. The Aidier company, like I was saying, good people. Really liked their giveaway. They were honest and upstanding about everything they told me and everything they promised. So give it a shot. I'll link them up and check it out. All right, we'll get to some beam shots and we'll wrap this up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, just to be above board with everything, I wanted to do a shot in the dark with this at about 22 feet, as we have over there. And we are currently in the high mode. And yeah, I wanted to do an indoor test with this light just in case the outdoor test didn't do this justice. But you see, at 22 feet in the high mode, this thing is just putting out a great amount of light. It's really fantastic, super bright. And let's check it out in medium. And yeah, once again, my phone isn't really that great at picking this up. It's not really doing it justice, But everything I'm pointing this at is completely lit up more than it looks on the screen. So for the heck of it, let's go into strobe. Now it says strobe is in the highest output as well, but on screen and in real life it looks a little bit dimmer, but it could just be a trick of the eye because of the the flashy feature. But all right, let's go back to high. Keep backing up. High is the one that really stands out. So okay, I am completely on the other side of my basement now, and it is still completely projecting to the other side. Very bright. completely lights up my laundry room. Yeah, this thing is amazing. All right, hope that gives you guys a pretty good idea how bright this thing is. And we'll go medium. Shows all the way up my stairs. Strobe. Oh wait, now strobe looks brighter again. All right. Okay, beam shots from the top of my stairs to my basement. Completely dark, no light sources other than the flashlight. And this is mode 1. Go mode 2 and low. Everything's still completely visible. Still really bright to me. Just depends on how my camera wants to pick it up at the moment. And strobe. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, moment of truth here. They claim that this has an IPX8 rating for weatherproof, and basically what that means is that it is submersible in water for up to 2 meters, about 6 feet, so pretty much completely waterproof up to 2 meters. I believe usually that means for around 30 minutes at the IPX8 rating. So I don't have 6 feet of water, but you got this water bottle. We're gonna dunk it in, see what happens, see if it still runs, and yeah, let's just do it. So our light, put it on high, and let's just get it done. And there it is. In the bottle of water. Nothing's happening to it. Let's close the top, move it around a bit. And it's still running, no problem. I can't imagine any situation where, you know, I would drop this in any kind of deeper water, or, you know, even if I did, be just momentary. But yeah, IPX8 rating, I trust it. The seals, the O-ring seals are on the inside of this, seem really good. Totally meets my standards. It's a good light. Okay, let's take a look at some beam shots from approximately 10 feet away. Now, from the first position, it should be on high, and we're about 10 feet away, like I said, from my garage. This is what you would see. Switch to mode 2. Gets a little bit dimmer, but at 10 feet, still have a lot of light going on. Let's check out strobe, 10 feet. Back in high. I don't know how well my phone is picking this up, but the beam is going quite a long way. You back up a little bit here. And we're probably about 15 feet from the house right now. And there's the chimney without the light. With the light. It's going, oh, sorry. Okay, now we're in medium from the same distance. And it's still lighting up the side of my house, no problem. And don't know if my phone is really picking it up, but the chimney from my perspective is in full light and completely visible. Let's go switch into, no, not strobe. Oh wait, no, let's check out strobe anyway. From here, because why not? Okay, let's go back into high and we'll go check out the alley. Satellite dish. Really impressive for a single AAA light. That's pretty intense. Back in low mode. Garbage cans over there. Let's go check out in between the garage. Got a bush. Okay, in between the garage, here we are in low mode and strobe. And high. Yeah, once again, I don't know how good my phone is at picking up this light, but completely visible. Everything in between these garages is completely visible to me from the human eye. It's really super impressive. Here we have a dirty bush. Let's see. Can we see that? Okay, what we're looking at right now is an electrical power lines, and you can see the light is hitting the reflectors from the top, and we just take the light away, no reflectors, and we got reflectors. Let's see if medium will hit the reflectors. Yeah, it's still hitting them. And in high mode, the lines are completely visible. Alright, it is cold out here, you guys. I'm gonna go in. Let's see, high mode. It's probably not picking this up on film, but this is reaching at least about 4.5 to 5 garage lengths away, and it is hitting a reflector all the way at the end of the block.